first play from the 25, and they'll throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up
from the shotgun. Here's Nix. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
And the Broncos first down.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. Left side. That's complete. It's Sutton. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's 2nd and inches.
On the ground, this is Jaleel McLaughlin. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. It's going to be third. They need 1. Nick's going to keep it on the zone read. And he will have a Broncos first down. He gets 5 and needed only a yard.
That's good for a Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On the ground, McLaughlin. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
To number 14, Cortland Sutton. It's a gain of 3.
To throw is Nix. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. Good-looking drive, rolls on 18 more yards.
Broncos first down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on third down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up the first set of downs.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. So, from the 26-yard line, here is 2nd down and 7. A run now with McLaughlin. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
And the Broncos first down.
They'll run. This is McLaughlin. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
At the 10-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
A run here. It's McLaughlin. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll go play action with Nix. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Troy Franklin, touchdown Denver. His 4th TD grab of the season.
Well, just about every metric you can use, it's very clear, Mike. This is one of the best defenses in football. So I think coming in, preparing for this game, we were asking ourselves, where do the points for this offense come by? And I'll tell you what, they silenced a lot of those doubts here with this opening drive to take it all the way down the field, to sustain possession, and come away with points. Well, I haven't seen many teams do that to this defense. They got some things to sort out here before this next possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Darius Davis to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here come the Chargers, and it's year 6 and year 2 for Justin Herbert, Greg. It's year 2 with Jim Harbaugh, but the 6th season for the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft. On the ground, it's Kamani Vidal, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. From from the 23. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
In motion goes Likely. Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. Short, complete to Likely. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
9 yards. And the Chargers 1st down.
Throwing now is Herbert. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A couple of 1st downs, and the football is out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. They'll give this to Vidal, and they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On play action. Now Herbert. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 10.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Open man left side. He's got it. A gain of 17 yards. 1st down, L.A.
And the Chargers 1st down. It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Chargers.
Well, it's been pretty clear this offense has wanted to get this running back involved in the passing game here in the 1st half. And with the success they've found, I expect the rest of the game to go very similar.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. Here's a 2nd and 6. Motion man is Johnston. From the gun, it's Herbert. Throwing right. That's Johnston. They've moved the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2. Now Herbert. He's got his man. Allen with the connection. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Los Angeles.
Throwing, Herbert, and he'll take it on in. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Los Angeles. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the 1st time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. It allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense and receiver Cortland Sutton ready to get going again. He's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, hasn't he? You get a look at where he ranks in terms of receptions by a wideout. Get about 5 past the 30-yard line. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4.
At the 32-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. 17 yards, the gain there. 1st down, Broncos.
That's good for Broncos. 1st down.
1st
third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 6.
It's now second and 6.
Play action now. It's Nix. That is brought in downfield by Sutton. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. From the 22 now, here's second down and 3. Now Nick's going to look to throw. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end forthcoming. As we are ready to get back underway. They're called in at the 2. And he's in. Roy Franklin. Touchdown, Denver. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The head coach of the Chargers, their former QB as well, Jim Harbaugh, his offense goes back to work. They have been one of the better teams in terms of throwing football this year, and the numbers bear that out, and they've come out of the gates hot in this one. Play action now. It's Herbert. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over us. And it'll be second down. On the ground, it's Vidal. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
20-yard pickup there. And the Chargers have the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Herbert makes the read, decides to hang on. And with defenders closing in, he says enough is enough and slides to a halt there. That is a big play for LA. A gain of 48.
Chargers, 1st down. 1st and goal.
In motion goes Likely. Here's Herbert. That is caught to the goal line and in. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown Chargers. Dicker good with the extra point. And the Chargers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense getting set to get back to work. They've been able to move the ball with relative ease their first couple of possessions, both ending in touchdowns, but still they find themselves tied as they start with the ball again here on 1st down. Off the play fake, here's Nix. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line.
That's good for Broncos. First down. First and 10.
A first down throw for Nix. He goes right back to Sutton. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the Broncos first down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
On the stop.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Second and 10. At the
They'll
20
throw.
yard line.
It's Nix. That's complete on the tight end screen. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The return starts from the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Chargers offense. And their running back set to go once more. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense will need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. And Zach Allen there on the tackle. From the 31, here's second and 8. Now, Herbert. On the out, connected with Allen. And he's going to be taking down this crowd, hoping for a challenge, and they're going to get their wish. The red flag is on the field.
Previous play is under review.
What they're looking at here is the spot of the football. Always tricky to get this exactly right, but it only takes a few inches to make a big impact. So slow this down, find a landmark on the field, and determine where the spot should be. So that challenge, a successful one. Crazy. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
First down. A gain of 12. And the Chargers first down.
Herbert to throw. Short throw taken in by Disley. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 3 at the Broncos 41-yard line.
A handoff, and this is by Dowd. He'll manage only a couple. Dre Greenlaw in on the tackle.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll run the sneak. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
A gain of a yard. First down, Los Angeles.
They'll run with Vidal. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Down at the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
Herbert
second and
keeping it on the zone read.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Right side and hauled in by McConkey. So now, fourth down, and Cameron Dicker is on for the Chargers. This one from 49. Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers have tied it at 17.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Broncos offense and receiver Cortland Sutton ready to get going again. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried in the first half, it hasn't worked. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
In punt formation for the Broncos.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The Chargers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Herbert. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
On play action now, Herbert. Pass caught left side by Likely. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
To return, it's Mims. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The Broncos offense and Bo Nix getting ready to go back to work. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. He connects with Mims. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down marker. That's a pickup at 9. He's going to set up 2nd and 1. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get past the marker. He's got a first down on that gain of 5.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Broncos first down.
Here's a designed run.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
36-yard line.
We'll go play action with Nix. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So, throw the...
And he'll get into the end zone. Pat Bryant, touchdown Broncos. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The kick by Lutz is good. Broncos will go up by 7.
Broncos 24, Chargers 17.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10.
The Chargers offense ready to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. To throw is Herbert. He's got his tight end, Orlando Gadsden the second. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I return to Denver after this. On the ground, they'll go with Vidal. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. Throwing is Herbert on third down. Coming up, and that's the tight end likely. They'll come up here first and 10.
16 yards. And the Chargers first down.
From the gun, it's Herbert. He connects with Disley. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. Shotgun now for Herbert. He's got the hook up downfield with McConkey. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
3 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in the second quarter. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. Throwing again, Herbert. Short, complete to Likely. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Now a timeout, Chargers here. That's their second. As clock stops, 50 seconds to play until halftime. Herbert to the air again.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And the Chargers.
Herbert to the air again. And he'll take it on in. Keenan Allen. Touchdown, L.A.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Point after now from Dicker. It's up and through. And the Chargers will tie this game at 24. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
On first down, here's Nix to throw.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Here's third down and a few inches. To throw is Nix. And he will have a Broncos first down, maybe by about a yard, as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Back to throw is Nix. Going up top. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So, halftime straight ahead, and we send defensive coordinators trying to do something to slow down these offenses. What a show they put on in the first half. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with
early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Now Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. The tackle's going to be made down. Herbert. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up the key 3rd down?
And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25.
15 yards.
Here comes Vidal. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 18-yard line.
Play action now. It's Herbert. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 3.
In motion goes Likely. Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. That is caught. And he's in. Keenan Allen. Touchdown Chargers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
Previous play is under review.
At issue, did the ball cross the goal line? A reminder, it just needs to be the tip of the football just breaking the front of the plane where that white goal line begins. And it needs to be indisputable, which can sometimes be difficult with all those bodies in there. So take away the touchdown. The officials rule, in fact, he did not get the football across the plane, the goal line. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Kimani Vidal. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
The kick is good. Makes the score. Chargers 31. Broncos 27.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Broncos offense and receiver Cortland Sutton ready to get going again. Trail by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Left side, that's complete, it's Sutton. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
He was taken down behind.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Denver 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
You just can't ask for better protection than that, especially on 3rd down. Clean pocket, tons of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. And at this level, if you give quarterbacks that amount of time, chances are they're going to find somebody downfield.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing is Nix. That's caught left side by Ingram. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He finds Mims. It's complete. 17 yards on that connection. 1st down, Broncos.
17 yards. And the Broncos, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now give up the middle, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 27-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down.
That's another Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
On the zone read, this is Nix.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And he's in. Khalil McLaughlin. Touchdown, Denver. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
That's the score. Broncos 34. Chargers 31.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. Davis now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. The drive will start on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play.
Herbert to throw on 2nd down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. That's the linebacker, Nick Bonito. In for the sack. That's a Baker's dozen. 13 for the year. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 38-yard line.
Now, Herbert. Open right side is likely. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. Talk about a volume receiver. That's his 90th catch of the season, and he gives his team a 1st down.
And the Chargers, 1st down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 43, here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
Now a play fake. Herbert. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield. Jonathan Cooper into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Herbert. Right side, hauled in by McConkey. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot, see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. 19 more on that one, and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Now Herbert on the bootleg. His throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Now Herbert throwing on 2nd down. To the goal line and in. Oronde Gadsden. Touchdown, L.A.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers have taken a 4-point advantage.
34.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense and receiver Cortland Sutton ready to get going again. And he was unguardable in the 1st half. You see the numbers as they try to add to those here in the 3rd quarter. On the ground, McLaughlin. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. That one good for a dozen. Very quick 1st down. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. The run here, it's McLaughlin. This time they're ready for it. Ready to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Play action now. It's next. Throw on the run is complete. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
16 yards. And the Broncos 1st down.
A run now with McLaughlin. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
It's a loss of 2.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
It's third down and 12 yards to go.
They'll throw. It's Nix. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Really nice sequence of plays here defensively, not only to force the third and long, but then you really take away all of the quarterback's options downfield, left him with nothing really else to do but to just simply throw that one away.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they'll try to keep it going. Not much happening there. Just a short game.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
In motion goes Likely. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Shotgun now for Herbert. Short, complete to Likely. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
Gain of 12 yards. And the Chargers.
Allen in motion. They'll give this to Vidal. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
At the 28-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
On play action, it's Herbert. He'll get this complete left side to Johnston. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. And the Chargers.
Herbert now on first down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Riley Moss there defensively.
They'll try the right side this time. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Brought down by Cole.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Motion man is Johnston. Coming open, that's the tight end Likely. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. On the ground, it's Vidal. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Second
Now
and
Herbert.
10. On the 26-yard
That is left side and taken in by Allen. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10.
First down.
To throw is Herbert. There's that man again, another catch. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and 4 at the Broncos 8-yard line.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. Herbert makes the read, decides to hang on. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Herbert to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
That first and goal single sack now changes everything defensively. Mike, you imagine that you're in a 4-down territory where the offense is going to try to take advantage of the field position and punch it in over the goal line. Now, can you hold up on 2nd and 3rd down and come away with forcing a field goal, which in this situation, I think is a huge win.
And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Jonathan Cooper. He's in there for the sack, and that takes us to 4th and goal.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field. It's always a little bit of a letdown when you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This one taken at the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Here's Nix to throw. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 7.
To throw is Nix. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And it's going to be 4th down. The Broncos bringing out their punter. They forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. Davis to return it. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. This pass caught. Right side. It's Allen. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
And the Chargers 1st down.
Now a run on 1st down. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. On play action. Now Herbert. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separating the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down. Out of the gun. Here's Herbert. And that is incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And that one not placed as well as he had hoped. It's all the way into the end zone for a touchdown. The Broncos offense about ready to take over once more. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
He was covered by Dante Jackson.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but He timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Chargers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Throwing now is Herbert. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and inches.
3rd and inches. They'll try to sneak it here, and he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
And the Chargers
set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A handoff, and this is Vidal. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
On 3rd and long. Put him in a flash, and he lost the football. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
That is fielded at the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Broncos offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. To the right side, he's got Ingram.
The more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. They finish off the regular season with some momentum. And they'll wait with bated breath to find out who they're going to play next week in the wild card round. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.